Hello and welcome to another one of my wonderful books that I have created. This is actually a wedding present for my dear friend Dana that I went to college with, so congratulations. And thank you for being an inspiration for one of my videos. I have a Bow Bunny Serenity paper for the cover, which I actually took and did some Tim Holtz inks to it, so it gave it a little extra depth. And hand-dyed ribbon. So those were actually dyed with alcohol inks, except for this little green one. Out of all the green ones, this one little green one I actually did with Copic markers, and then did with some alcohol solution from Ranger ink. So, and did two different types of flowers. And then the graphic 45 flowers are actually found throughout the book. And so let's open it up to the first page. And got a pocket page to start off with. Another Bow Bunny from their Serenity series. Some extra stamping and some gloss from glossy accents from Ranger ink. Hear that? And every page is filled with pockets, and I just randomly stuck in papers. Some of them are actually decorated, but they all fit 2x3s or 4x6s. Some of them have a nice little details oriented with them, and little strips for writing, and a little, my favorite punch, the little stopper at the bottom. Little envelope with nice little details oriented in it. Take some more pictures. Another Bow Bunny from the Serenity series. I recently got the pad for my birthday, but before I actually got it in, I ended up buying a whole bunch of them for this project, which I was excited about. So, a lot of romantic little papers, and she had an ocean blue wedding, so I turned around and sat there and did not do pool blue. So I did not do a pool blue theme, but I kept it blue so it would coordinate it, and did a variety of it. This one I love. My inspiration off a postage stamp. And multiple pockets. And I love this paper. My mom bought it actually for my wedding, and I never used it for my wedding album. Not like it makes any sense now, but... And this is my favorite page. So, Stamping Up. And not Stamping Up, Smash Books. A little pocket in front. And I love this paper. This was actually Teresa Collins Fabrications, and I really loved it. Also used on the opposite side. And this is actually, the paper was a Bow Bunny that I just split up into two pieces, and sat there and made pockets out of, and stamped, left little picture frames. And this book doesn't stand up on its own very well. All pockets. And voila! A little mini book inside an album. I wish I need a little glitter box. I don't even know where these come from. My mom actually gave them for me for a Christmas present. So she gives me a lot of cool things that I love to play around with. But this has plenty of paper, and of course, from my mind's eye, Haunted. Use that paper every single time. So should have bought it by the box. So little stamps, more little pockets, glitter, and this I bought, and it was Hello Summer by Lori Whitlock, and I love this, and I bought that for a special reason in the back, but made sure to make a pocket out of it. And this is also out of the Girls Collection by Reflections. And this was a wonderful idea from Pinterest. The lace, doing it with a corner punch. And it turned out beautiful. And it just makes a little pocket. I wish you could see it. It's a beautiful glitter paper. Done on another glitter paper. And another set of Bow Bunny. With pockets and rivets. I'm in love with the Serenity series, and I actually will do a book eventually with it. I just don't know what yet. And there's my other little favorite, the little stoppers. And this you can't really see really well. It's a burlap. And I wanted to actually have a see-through pocket. The background paper was a simple white paper with punched circles in it, and that actually is done with glimmer mist to give it its own coloring. So sometimes I just like picking papers from scratch and giving them my own color inspiration. And if you see my other video, you'll see these papers were actually used in and produced in the notebook. Little punches from Cuttlebug. And this is the Mind's Eye Haunted paper, which I've colored to be a different color in every book I've done so far recently. So this was actually done with one of the blues from Distress Inks. And Little Mistakes, I love. I wanted to use this paper and used it for something else and forgot that I needed to leave room for a picture. And it just perfectly came out, and I loved it. Saying, oh, give it a little visual interest. And I love these stickers. I didn't get to use them in my wedding album, and I bought them for that. So therefore I turned them and actually used them for this book because they were just the perfect color. So and I like all my books to be very interactive and be able to have tons of pictures. And recently we're working on our challenge group. We had Wizard of Oz. So I did a set of Shrinky Dinks. And this says, "There's no place like home." And I have my Dorothy and my Toto. And the witch legs hanging underneath. And this is where I used the Lori Whitlock paper to sit there and have my background, the whole reason why I bought it. And with my graphic 45 flowers. I didn't do anything with the backing of the house, but this, I sat there with Stamping Up has those wonderful little dabbers, so I actually used that circle to help me rotate it and highlight the edges of the clouds, and did two or three different colors to sit there and have lots of colored clouds. So a little simple backing for the book. A little bit more Cuttlebug little establishment there, and there you have it. A cinch book, since I am now loving the cincher. Another cinch book, and a nice little wedding album. So well, congratulations, Jason and Dana.